Hey, Broncos country, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into this total explosion. Epic victory now. Yeah, you heard that right. Our Denver Broncos just unleashed a total blast on the Cincinnati Bengals, turning Mile High into a battlefield where we came out swinging and never looked back. If you've been feeling that heartbreaking frustration from the early season stumbles, like those against the Colts or Chargers that left us scratching our heads, this win was the epic turnaround we've been craving. Bo Nix, our Denver Broncos quarterback, shredded the haters who called him Captain Checkdown, lighting up the Denver Broncos offense with precise bombs that had Bengals fans hiding under their seats. And don't even get me started on J.K. Dobbins. Our new monster at RB finally broke the 100-yard curse, pounding the ground like an avalanche at Mile High. This isn't just a win. It's a statement for the 2025 Denver Broncos season. Stay tuned because I'm breaking down the Denver Broncos highlights, the behind-the-scenes magic from Sean Payton, and why this could flip our Denver Broncos playoff chances in 2025 upside down. And what if I told you there's a secret strategy brewing that could take us all the way? You won't believe what's coming. All right, Broncos country folks, let's rewind to that Monday Night Football madness at Empower Field at Mile High. The Denver Broncos Week 4 results. A straight-up demolition, 28-3 over the Bengals. Man, if you were there in the stands feeling that crisp Colorado air mixed with the roar of 76,000 fans. You know it was electric, reliving those glory days when John Elway was slinging it and the orange-crushed defense was swallowing offenses whole. For us veterans over 64, this game hit right in the feels. It echoed back to the 70s and 80s when we'd packed the old Mile High Stadium, the original, before talks about the new Broncos Stadium heated up, and watched legends like Randy Gradisher stop runs like they owed him money. But let's talk about the real pains first. Because as Broncos country fans, we've been through the ringer. Remember the 2025 Denver Broncos season opener against the Titans? We squeaked by, but those second-half blackouts had us yelling at the TV. Then, the gut-wrenching losses to the Colts and Chargers, frustrating penalties, dropped passes, and that lingering insecurity about the Denver Broncos quarterback situation. Bo Nix, our sensation from last year's rookie year, started the 2025 Denver Broncos season with whispers of a sophomore slump. Analysts on ESPN were chirping he's just a checkdown merchant, and Denver Broncos rumors were swirling about a potential Denver Broncos quarterback controversy. Even some recent Denver Broncos fan reactions from the last game were mixed, with folks on social media trending Fox fire Payton after week 3. It hurt. Man, like watching your favorite truck stuck in a Denver blizzard, spinning its wheels but going nowhere. Then, boom, total explosion. Sean Payton, that wizard of a coach who's been rebuilding the Denver Broncos coaching staff with fire, flipped the script. According to insiders close to the team, Payton had been drilling the squad on balanced attacks all week, drawing from his Saints days where he turned underdogs into contenders. And man, did it show. J.K. Dobbins, our new free agency pickup. Those Denver Broncos free agency rumors paid off. He exploded for over 100 rushing yards, the first since Latavius Murray in 22. Picture this. Dobbins patient in the backfield like a coyote hunting prey in the Rockies, then hitting holes with the ferocity of a Denver thunderstorm. He broke tackles, racked up Denver Broncos stats that had us buzzing, and ended the drought that's plagued the Denver Broncos offense for years. It's like Payton waved his magic wand and said, "No more frustrations. Let's shove it down their throats." And Bo Nix? Oh, Broncos country, our Denver Broncos quarterback just had his coming out party. Finishing with 336 yards, 3 TDs, and no picks, he shut up all the doubters. Remember those early stumbles in the Denver Broncos rookie QB performance in 2025? Gone. He spread the ball like peanut butter on toast. Cortland Sutton grabbed 6 targets, Marvin Mims 5, Troy Franklin 7, and Adam Trotman 3. It wasn't one guy carrying, it was a symphony. My favorite play? That fourth down bomb where Nix launched 50 yards, threading the needle in zone coverage like a pro angler casting into Cherry Creek Reservoir. The Bengals defense, which had held strong against the Browns and Jags, got dissected. Nix read the blitz, hit R.J. Harvey, our undrafted gem making waves in the Denver Broncos 2025 draft picks impact, for a TD and led a 2-minute drive before halftime that put us up 21-3. According to the Denver Broncos PFF analysis, his completion percentage under pressure was elite, better than Carson Wentz or Joe Flacco against the same squad. But it wasn't just offense. Our Denver Broncos defense was a brick wall. Nick Bonitto, that edge rusher monster who's got Denver Broncos fans buzzing about a Nick Bonitto contract extension, led the charge with sacks and pressures that made Jake Browning look like a deer in headlights. Alex Singleton flew around the field like old-school Carl Mecklenburg and Riley Moss. Man, the kid held T. Higgins to 3 catches for 32 yards despite giving up height. Jamar Chase, 5 grabs for 23, total shutdown. Our Denver Broncos Week 4 defense analysis shows we held them under 200 yards, forced turnovers, and dominated time of possession at 35 minutes. It's the kind of performance that reminds us of the no-fly zone era, when Aqib Talib and Chris Harris Jr. locked down receivers and sent them home crying, "Give me a break here." The Bengals ended with more penalties than first downs. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot like a rookie hunter in the Colorado woods. And while we're laughing, let's not ignore our own warts. Penalties killed drives. Luke Wattenberg alone had 5 flags, 3 accepted. If we clean that up, we score 40+. Drops too. Marvin Mims, help your QB out, man. But overall, it was a complete game, the kind that builds hope in Broncos country. If you're loving this deep dive into Denver Broncos news and Denver Broncos highlights, hit that like and subscribe for more. What's your take on Bo Nix's breakout? Comment below. Shifting gears, let's peel back the curtain on the behind-the-scenes Denver Broncos locker room vibes. From leaked exclusive Denver Broncos player interviews, Peyton's been preaching complete football since camp. He's broken curses left and right, ending losing streaks, drafting a franchise QB in Bo Nix, beating the Chiefs for the first time in ages. Insiders say he's got secrets in the offensive playbook, blending West Coast precision with power runs that exploit mismatches. Think about it. Against the Bengals, we had 27 first downs, 500 total yards, and 62% on third downs. That's not luck. It's scheming like a chess master in a Denver dive bar. For the veterans in Broncos country over 64, this stirs up some sweet nostalgia. Remember the 3 amigos, Vance Johnson, Mark Jackson, Ricky Nattiel, torching defenses in the 80s? Watching NIX distribute to Sutton, Mims, and Franklin feels like that reborn. Or the Super Bowl runs of 97-98 with Terrell Davis rushing for 2K yards. Dobbins' patience and burst echo TD, especially at Mile High, where the thin air wears down opponents. We've got stories from those days. Tailgates in the snow chanting Broncos until our throats hurt watching Elway engineer comebacks. This 2025 squad, they're channeling that spirit, but with modern twists like Denver Broncos, advanced stats breakdowns driven by analytics showing our pass rush leads the league in pressures. Pains? Yeah, we felt them. The post-Russell Wilson era left us insecure, with Denver Broncos trade predictions swirling and crushed expectations. But hopes are rising. Our Denver Broncos offensive line depth, Bullis, Powers, Wattenberg, Maynards, McGlinchey held up, giving Nix time to shine. Defense? With Pat Surtain, too, locking down one side, even quiet in stats, his presence changes games. And Bonitto's breakout, we're building a monster. Denver Broncos injury report updates, Dre Greenlaw's on IR, but Justin Sternad stepped up. Playoff chances? Analysts say 40% now, up from 20% pre-week 4. If we beat the Eagles next, we're in the hunt. Peyton's got a receipts book for doubters per sources. He uses film from old rivalries, like the Denver Broncos rivalry history with Chiefs or Raiders, to fire up the team. Imagine showing clips of beating KC last year, then drilling finish strong. And predictions? I see us trading for a veteran WR if needed, boosting the top Denver Broncos wide receivers in 2025. Bo Nix could be Denver Broncos Rookie of the Year material, even in year 2. But here's the hook. What if that Eagles game exposes a hidden weakness in our special teams? Stay tuned, Broncos fans. Tell me your predictions for the Denver Broncos Week 2 game in the comments, and subscribe for the preview. Wrapping this up, Broncos country, this epic win isn't a fluke. It's the spark for the 2025 Denver Broncos season. We've got the Denver Broncos schedule ahead. Eagles in Philly, tough 11 a.m. start, but we shocked Tampa last year as underdogs. Then home versus Cowboys, Packers analysis coming. Our Denver Broncos offense is clicking, defense dominating. Think Super Bowl whispers if we string wins together. Emotionally, it's huge. From frustrations to this high, it's like climbing Pikes Peak after a blizzard. Exhilarating. Opinions. Peyton's a top 10 coach all time. NIX our future. Humor. If the haters go quiet, maybe they'll finally admit we're back. Suspense. Will Courtland Sutton snag that extension? Latest Denver Broncos contract extensions say yes. We beat Philly 24-20. NIX throws for 250+. Dobbins rushes 80+. Long-term 10-7 wildcard. Unique angle. Our Denver Broncos social media trends, like viral TikTok highlights of NIX's bombs, could boost morale. Exclusive Denver Broncos. YouTube videos show the locker room fire. What bombshell involving Sean Payton could change everything? Subscribe. Comment your thoughts on the Denver Broncos 2025 playoff chances. Share with fellow fans. Let's keep Broncos country roaring. And go Broncos!